So we're back. This is today's episode of Quarantine Theater. So I'm glad you joined us. We're going to do a classic of theater of the absurd. We're doing a scene from The Lesson by Eugene Ionesco. So hope you can make sense out of it. We're not sure if we are. We're just, Linda's like going over her lines. I just went over mine. It's a crazy thing. So you got a pencil right here. Here's a pencil. As you all know, if you've been with us before, this is just some light readers theater we do once a week to keep the ball bouncing in these strange times, and hopefully will make your life a little happier. This will be posted on my Facebook page right afterwards, and as it will be on Linda's, and we'll upload it to our Quarantine Theater YouTube channel after that, so you have lots of possibilities for seeing it. So this is an extraordinary play. Theater of the Absurd was a movement that began in the 1950s as a reaction to, well, perhaps a little before it. It's because it's absurd, it's tough to say it started exactly on this date. But the world was seeming to become more and more absurd with the atomic bomb and the horrible destruction of the Holocaust. And so various playwrights were writing plays which seemed to question reality as we know it. So, Linda, shall we take a shot at this? I'll help you with it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you go to here, and that's my
But
line.
from where?
From here, from here. We'll go through it. There's no such thing as wrong, and I pick it up here.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Have a seat. We're going to start right there. Good morning. All right. Here we go.
Hello. They're by me.
All right. So I'm playing the professor, and she's playing the pupil in.
And she's very young.
Yes, she's 16 maybe. This is by Eugene Ionesco. Here we go. All right. Good morning, young lady. I expect that you're the new pupil.
Yes, good morning, Professor. As you see, I'm on time. I didn't want to be late.
Oh, that's fine, miss. Thank you. You really didn't need to hurry. I'm very sorry to have kept you waiting. I was just finishing up, I'm sorry. And you'll excuse me, won't you?
Oh, certainly, Professor. It doesn't matter at all, Professor.
Oh, please, excuse me. Did you have any trouble finding the house?
No, not at all. I just asked the way. Everybody knows you around here.
For 30 years I've lived in this town. You've not been here a long time. How did you find it?
It's all right. The town is attractive and even agreeable. There's a nice park, a boarding school, a bishop, nice shops and streets.
Oh, that's all very true, young lady. And yet, I'd just as soon live somewhere else. In Paris, or at least Bordeaux.
Do you like Bordeaux?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Oh, but you know Paris.
No. I haven't been there either, young lady. But, if you'll permit me, Paris is the capital city of?
Paris is the capital city of France.
Yes! Oh, young lady, bravo! That's very good! That's perfect! My congratulations! You have your French geography at your fingertips. You know your chief cities.
Oh, I don't know them all yet, Professor. It's not quite that easy. I have trouble learning.
Oh, it will come. You mustn't give up, young lady. I beg your pardon. Have patience little by little. You will see it will come in time. What a nice day today. Well, it's not so nice. Oh, but then, yes, it is nice. Well, in short, it's not a bad day, and that's the main thing. It's not raining, and it's not snowing either.
So that would be most unusual for it's summer now.
Oh, excuse me, miss. I was just going to say so. But, as you will learn, one must be ready for anything.
I guess so, Professor.
We can't be sure of anything, young lady, in this world.
The snow falls in the winter. Winter is one of the 4 seasons. The other 3 are
yes.
The other 3 are, and then summer, and then
Sounds like automobile, miss?
autumn.
Yes, that's right, miss. That's a good answer. That's perfect. I'm convinced that you will be a good pupil. You make real progress. You are intelligent. You seem to be well informed, and you have a very good memory.
I know my seasons.
Yes,
Don't I, Professor?
yes, indeed, miss. Or almost. But it will come in time. In any case, you're coming along, and soon you'll know all the seasons, even with your eyes closed. Indeed, just as I do.
Oh, it's hard.
Yes, I know. It all just takes a little effort, a little goodwill, miss, and you will see. It will come. You may be sure of that.
Oh, I do hope so, Professor.
So,
I have a great thirst for knowledge.
so, turn the page. Good. Let us arithmetize a little now.
Oh, yes, gladly,
Yes,
Professor.
yes. Would it be too tiresome for you to tell me,
Oh, no, not at all, Professor.
how much are 1 and 1? How much are 1 and 1?
1 and 1 make 2.
That's good. That's very good. You appear to me to be well along in your studies. You should easily achieve a doctorate easily, miss.
Well, I'm glad especially to have someone like you to tell me this.
Let's push on. How much are 2 and 1?
3.
3 and 1?
4.
4 and 1?
5.
5 and 1?
6.
6 and 1?
7.
7 and 1?
8. 7 and 1.
7 and 1?
7 and 1. 7, 8 again.
Very well answered.
7
and 1?
8 again. And sometimes 9.
Yes. Excellent. Magnificent. You are magnificent. You are exquisite. I congratulate you warmly, miss. There's scarcely any point in going on addition. You are the past master of it. Now, let's look at subtraction. Now, tell me, if you're not too exhausted, how many are 4 minus 3?
4 minus 3.
Yes.
4 minus 3.
Yes, yeah. I mean to say, subtract 3 from 4.
That makes 7.
No, sorry. No, I'm obliged to contradict you. Now, 4 minus 3 does not make 7. You are confused. 4 plus 3 makes 7. 4 minus 3 does not make 7. This is not addition anymore. You must subtract now.
Yes.
Now, so
Yes.
4 minus 3 makes how many?
4.
How many? No, that's not it.
3 then.
No, that's not it either. Pardon me. I'm sorry. I ought to say, no, that's not it. Excuse me.
4 minus 3, 4 minus 3, 4 minus 3. But now, doesn't that make 10?
No, certainly not, miss. No, it's not a matter of guessing. You've got to think it out. Now, let's try to deduce it together. Would you like to count?
Yes, Professor. 1, 2,
You know how to count. How far can you count up to?
I can count to infinity.
That's not possible, miss.
Well then, let's say to 16.
That's enough. Now, one must know one's limits. So, count then, if you will, please.
1, 2, and after 2 comes 3, then 4.
Stop there. Now, which number is bigger? 3 or 4?
Excuse me, Professor, what do you mean by the larger number? Is it the one that is not so small as the other?
That's it. Perfect. Now you've understood me very well.
Then it is 4.
What is 4? Larger or smaller?
Smaller. No, larger.
Excellent answer. How many units are there between 3 and 4? Between 4 and 3, if you prefer.
There aren't any units, Professor, between 3 and 4. 4 comes immediately after 3. There is nothing at all between 3 and 4.
I haven't made myself well understood. No, no doubt. It's my fault. Now, I have not been sufficiently clear.
Professor, it's my fault.
Look here. There are 3 matches, and here is another one that makes 4. Now, watch carefully. We have 4 matches. I take one away. And how many do we have left?
5. If 3 and 1 make 4, and 4 and 1 make 5.
That's not it. That's not it at all. You always have a tendency to add, but one must be able to subtract too. It's not enough to integrate. You also have to disintegrate. That's the way in life. That's the way philosophy is. That's a science. That's progress. That's civilization.
Yes, Professor.
Let's return to our matches. I have 4 of them. You see? There are really 4. I take one away, and there remain only...
I don't know,
Come
Professor.
on, think. It's not easy, I admit. Nevertheless, you have had enough training to make the intellectual effort required to arrive at an understanding, so...
I can't get it, Professor. I don't know, Professor.
Let's take a simpler example. If you had 2 noses and I pulled one of them off, how many would have left?
None.
What do you mean, none?
Well, yes, it's because you haven't pulled off any. That's why I have one now. If you had pulled it off, I wouldn't have it anymore.
You've not understood my example. Suppose that you have only 1 ear.
Yes, and then...
And then if I gave you another one, how many would you have then?
2.
Good. And if I gave you another one, how many would you have then?
3 ears.
Now, if I take one away, there remain how many ears?
2.
Good. And if I take still another one, how many do you have left?
2.
No. No. You have 2. I take one away. I eat one up. And how many do you have left?
2.
I eat one of them. 1.
2.
1.
2.
1.
2.
1.
2.
1.
2.
1.
2.
1.
2.
No, that's not right. The example is not convincing. Now, I know that this is not easy. It's all very, very abstract, obviously, but unless you can comprehend the primary elements, how do you expect to be able to calculate mentally? And this is the least of the things that even an ordinary engineer must be able to do. How much, for example, are 3,755,998,251 multiplied by 5,262,303,508?
That makes 19 quintillion, 390 quadrillion, 2 trillion, 844 billion, 219 million, and 164,508.
No, I don't think so. Now that's an absurd scene. Hope you enjoyed it. So thanks for joining us. If you had a good time, you can share this, you can tell others about it, or you can just come back and visit us next week. So I'm going to go around and turn the camera off, and you have to continue to keep charming as I'm doing that.
I'll fix my hair.